Before the video begins, I just want to give a shout out to the weatherman because he's been right most of the days that I've been in college. But today, the weatherman slipped up. He said it wasn't supposed to rain until 3 o'clock, and he said there was no wind. And I got dressed, and he said it was warmer, so I was in t-shirt and shorts. And I was like, alright, this will be fine. And then I got outside, it's wet. There's a little bit of a wind and chill from rain that happened last night, and it was still sprinkling a little bit. Weatherman was not on it, at least not for my area. But that's how my morning's been so far. I'm a little sniffly, but we're continuing the same kind of tradition, I guess, that I set, the precedent that I set yesterday of keeping going with the 1 set high rep exercises. So that means 25 reps or something equated to 25 reps for stuff like pull-ups. Pull-ups will only be doing 10 reps, but I already set all the amount of reps I need to do, and now all that's left is just to load the weight on to a much lower extent and get it done. I don't really know what much else to say this morning, except that I'm enjoying this moment. I'm enjoying this week. It's like this little calm before the storm of the pose down. And today I'm gonna need to learn how to pose more effectively. Watch some videos on how to get the most effective posing that I can. So that's kind of what the plan is for today. And then I will talk to you guys after the lift about what I'm kind of prepared for. This is got to be like day 97, day 98, day 99. It's one of those days that's leading up to day 100. And I think as of now, checking the videos, it probably is going to be like day 101 that I actually do the pose down. But yeah, that's basically how I'm feeling. It's been chicken and rice. It's been Mexican chicken and rice. It's been a lot of beans, a lot of vegetables, kind of leading up, and my body's ready. My body's ready. All right, 135 loaded up on the bar. We're gonna be doing 135 for 25 reps. This should be a lot easier compared to what I normally do, which is like 205. It's not exactly half, but it's something that's totally achievable and doable, even though I've had little to no warm up on my back. Usually I'd start off with the pull-ups, but I wanted to come upstairs first before anything started, so we can do this, then we can do the chest supported rows, then we can do a bicep movement, and then we can do pull-ups. A little bit of an altered way of doing the pull. Alright, that's a good little warm up of a movement. Definitely has my arms feeling the pull of at least a little bit of a weight on them. Alright, now all we have is a 35. Just gonna adjust this a little bit. Alright. Oh, that's not right. Alright, all we have is a 35 loaded up on each side compared to me usually having something more like a 45 and like a 25 on each side. So this is definitely cutting it in half a little bit. So 25 should be more attainable, at least with like the rows. It's just pushing on all of like my upper back area, not necessarily like my rear delts, but different supporting muscles around it. So those muscles aren't really physically pre-taxed, even though I just did the lat stuff, because the lat machine is, you know, obviously affecting my lats, but it is still kind of like a pull muscle, just kind of like doing it with pull-ups, but it's not really necessarily affecting directly like my spine or directly my upper back as much as it is like kind of full lower to upper back muscles. I don't know, it sounds like I'm crazy talking right now, but I'm saying that the benefit should be good from it, alongside what I'm doing. Whew. All right. Definitely, it felt like a loss of breath on that one because I was having my chest being supported for so long, but I like the way that felt. Definitely like that. All right, same thing as all the other parts of the movement. It's just halved and switched up to 25, going from 60 to 30 on this one. And then I don't necessarily know if the first couple of reps I'm focusing on the stretch as much, but definitely the last couple of reps doing slow controlled negatives on the way down before I explode up, working on the explosiveness, working on, you know, just popping out the biceps. But I still need to be wary because I do still have incline bicep to do. definitely the explosiveness is there, but the pump that generated on my biceps is pretty pretty unmatched. All right, the sentiment I have with pull-ups is, I tried doing like assisted pull-ups for a lot of reps. I might as well just stick with normal pull-ups to get my body like used to the same amount of what I'm doing. So I'm gonna have to bump up to 10 reps and just try to control it as best as possible and push everything I have for one set rather than dragging it out over 3 sets. So 10 reps.
I don't think so. I feel like all of them. Because I feel like it's a burst in the mornings. Like, if I would just like, that's bad. I'm ready. Who knows if anyone else in Europe is ready? Yeah. It's just like, honestly nice. Did you do any like being bottles besides commercial? I did write one. I put out a lot of information for everybody. Who knows if I'll say it or someone else will say it. Everybody was supposed to do something. Not everybody did some research.
All right. Even though it's a little strained, got them all. All right, 15 pounds, 25 reps. Focusing on the controlled negatives at the very end, and making sure everything is just like working towards generating that pump. So Friday, it's like a foregone conclusion once I actually know what I'm doing with the high rep ranges. Alright, no more of that. Alright, give myself more of a rest period before tackling this last part, which is 35s for 25. Now, rear delt rows are always been like an exercise I've really liked, but it is going to be a challenge to I don't know, a challenge to do 25 for sure, because I don't think I've done that many reps of this ever. It's always been a lift heavy part of the movement. So now I'm gonna have to see how my body reacts to such a high rep range. But then that'll be the last part of the workout, and the rest of it will just be cardio. Okay, definitely very manageable. It's just, it does put a little strain on my forearms, but if I had like wrist wraps or something, I feel like that would take a lot of stress off of it, and high rep range might be the move. I don't know. We'll talk about it in the car talk. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. No one, absolutely no one, can stop me when I get underneath a freaking jump rope. Like, I don't know what was going on today, but I was going insane. I don't even watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, that anime, but like, Editor Miles, throw up that video right there. Boom. You see it? That is what I feel like anytime I am underneath a jump rope. Like the dude that's like going crazy right next to me. Here, I'll move over for him. That dude that's going crazy right next to me, that is how I feel like when I'm going underneath the jump rope. I don't know why, but the second that I get underneath a jump rope, I just feel like the world around me like fades into nothingness, and I just go crazy, especially when I'm listening to hype music, which I was today. I gotta put that little finger, be like, the actually kid. Speaking of actually, let's get back to the topic at hand, the high reps. How did I feel about it? Well, back in Biceps, my favorite day, pretty good for high reps. You got my, like, if you go back in the video, especially during incline dumbbell curls, oh my gosh, bro. The veins that popped out, things I've never even seen before. Veins surrounding my biceps that I've never even seen. A pump like I've never experienced before. It was pretty insane. It was pretty crazy, and I'm really proud of what I did today. I felt in control of the weight, but I felt like I got good benefit out of it. I need to enunciate a little bit better. Even though it was only one set. So a win is a win. I'm thinking that, legs tomorrow, something's off with my right knee, but I'm thinking legs, if I'm just doing high reps, as long as I'm not going crazy, I think it should be fine, unless my right knee does need to take a back seat, which, I mean, come on, buddy. You only got one more day. You only got a couple more days till the cut's over. You can rest easy during Thanksgiving break next week if you just hold out a little longer. That's all I need. Yeah, everything's been going good today. Class should go good for the rest of the day, and working on YouTube videos should go good. My hair's a little messy, so definitely need a shower. Definitely need to grab my laundry out of the wash before I take a shower, but we'll get to that once we get to that. So thank you guys so much for watching, sticking around. Only a couple more days left till day 100, or maybe even one more day. Don't really know. I'll have to edit some videos. And then day 101, pose down day, it's coming. I gotta watch some videos later and learn how to pose down correctly. So I'll see you guys once I know how to pose down correctly in another video. Bye bye.